Yeah, so I'm Jimmy Clark, 2004 alumni of Chula Vista High School, husband to Jessica, father of 3 kids, and the head football coach at Chula Vista High School. Right, yeah, so I started coaching back in 2011 in Kaiserslautern High School in Germany when I was in the Air Force. I was the JV defensive coordinator there, varsity special teams coordinator, before moving on to Guam High School when I got stationed at my next base, and I was the assistant offensive coordinator there for a couple of years. And then eventually found my way back into California in the Air Force and started coaching back here at Chula 2017. And then coached here for about 4 or 5 years before moving on to Olympian High School to be the head coach there for 2 years, took a couple years off, and now I'm back home at Chula Vista. It's surreal. I still feel like I'm kind of like living a dream, to be honest. I don't think it'll feel real till that first game. But it's amazing. You know, my dad graduated from here in 1973 and was pretty good at football. He was all-time leading receiver when he graduated back in the 70s. And then I attended here. My sister attended here, played here, coached here as an assistant. To be back as a head coach, it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of Spartan football, and to lead it is even a greater responsibility that I'm really excited to take on. So like you said, there is a deep connection here, a lot of history, a lot of tradition. So it's really just bringing that stuff back or keeping it at the forefront of their minds. Things like the Home of Champions or Hawk and IOU, this idea that you owe it to the person next to you to do the right thing on campus, in class, on the field, at practice. So just keeping those things at the forefront, things that were taught to me by guys like Coach Wilson, Coach Hines, Coach Rachel, Coach Johnson, Mr. Chapman, right? Just keeping the legacy going of what they've started and the success that they've had in the past. We want to just carry that forward. So that's what I'm trying to do here. The team this year has been really motivated. Attendance has been great through the roof in the weight room and at practice. So I'd say the strengths are really just, it's strength. They've lifted weights. They've worked really hard. So I think you're going to see a team that's physically stronger than what we've had in the past. And that's exciting because football's a physical game, and I feel like this year we can really get after some teams. Yeah, with this group of kids, we're trying to take it back to the old Spartan football and run the ball. So we want to control the clock, move the chains, and really just kind of punish teams in the box. And that's the goal this year, is to run the football and just keep the ball on our side, limit other teams' opportunities. So if you follow us on Instagram at Chula Vista FB, we have all of our schedule on there from week to week. We'll be letting you know exactly where we're playing. Our week 1 game is next Friday, August 22nd versus La Jolla Country Day at Eastlake High School. So that's our first quote-unquote home game. We'll be at Eastlake High School. And if you follow us on Instagram, that's the easiest way. And then Miss Peterson probably will be sending out reminders each week of where we're playing. We have a couple games at Hilltop and a couple games at Olympian as well throughout the year. You know, we're embracing this road warrior mentality. We even have it on the back of our spring ball shirts this year. So we would like to see our fans travel with us and be road warriors with us so that we can kind of take our home field wherever we go and make each stadium our home stadium. Really, coming to the games is the biggest way you can show support, right? Showing up, being loud, cheering on the boys. That's the biggest thing we can ask for. It's a community here in Chula Vista, a very tight-knit community, and we'd like to see that on Friday night out there supporting each other.